Has Halloween ever been on a Friday the 13th?
Definitely.
I feel like that's one of those things where they go, you know, it's bullshit. They go, oh, 100 kindergarten kids passed this test, but no adults did.
It's probably a movie, right? Like,
Has Halloween ever been on Friday the 13th? Anyway.
It's something similar going on.
How's it going? How you doing? I don't care. Our docket today is going to be the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Goofball goals in the middle. I didn't tell you this, but I was watching chat. I think we're going to do a little bit of a bean poll at the end with the 4 people that we have, and we'll decide whether we're doing 4-player Lethal League or 4-player Speedrunners.
Oh yeah, I guess we could change that.
We'll see, though.
It's the same.
But in any case, why don't you present your seed to me and give me a character you would like to play as, and we'll play.
Fucking play as the Binding of Isaac character on hard mode again.
Isaac on hard,
I think
okay.
I'm just done playing his other characters in this game now.
Alright, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna love this seed, though.
Okay,
this is the
here
best.
we go.
Oh, you're gonna love that. Are you ready?
Yeah.
R1. What do you think the next letter is?
A-N?
P.
Oh, yeah!
L.
Ripple?
I was going with Rip.
Ripple
yeah.
fuck.
BQKW.
Alright. Sure.
Ripple fuck.
Brooklyn, Queens, Kentucky waterfront.
Kawasaki.
Yeah. Ruka, don't ever...
What's the matter with Ruka? Is he all upset at you?
He's been crazy. They've been crazy. Cats are
Cooped
crazy.
Up? Or cat?
They're not really, I mean, they're cooped up, but they're indoor cats.
No, I just mean, like, they got a lot of energy and they want to, like, run all over stuff, but they just, like, don't know what to do with that, so they just run.
We've taken Ruka outside of the outside of the house a couple times. We used to take him to the park just to like, get some air. Back when we thought that cats would actually...
Some air.
We got it perfect, actually. I didn't even realize that. But back when we thought that's something that cats actually liked, we're like, yeah, we'll take him to the park and he'll get some air. And then there would be dogs there, and immediately he's just like, oh, fuck, I don't know what I'm getting into here.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, he just got super low to the ground, and then he would chase us to try to, like, grab onto our legs, and we'd kind of, like, half-jokingly jog away from him, and he would just freak out. It was very cute, but also, probably literally the scariest moment that have literally happened to them in their lives.
Or when they go to the vet, that's probably pretty scary, too.
Yeah, it's true. They don't like that very much.
I think they'd rather have air than go to the vet.
Yeah, I mean, they're well supplied with oxygen in every environment that they've ever been to.
Well, yeah, but if you've got to give him some air, it implies he didn't have the air, right?
Well, I don't know. That's a different...
How does air work?
Yeah, I'm not going to get into that. How are you doing, Nick?
We talked for a couple hours, now we're going to talk for a couple more hours. It's a good
thing.
we
opened today. This is why I would prefer if Mathis could not get stuck in Iceland against his will.
Ever again.
Because we just did the Roundtable podcast this morning, which was pretty much 3 hours of talking to each other. And now we're going to come back and we're going to talk to each other for another 3 hours. This time at least we'll be able to play video games in the middle of it, but good God.
Yeah, the other time it's just dry. It's just us looking at our faces.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
and we've already exhausted all the conversations that we could have had today. How do you feel about Peter Molyneux? How do you feel about Apotheon? How do you feel about Sunless Sea? Did you know Bear was the cameraman for the Weber Cooks video series?
Jesus, you gave the whole show away.
I did give the whole show away. Mathis rambles on for half an hour about Europa Universalis 4 DLC. Nobody cares.
That actually happens, doesn't it? I kind of zoned out for the first 20 minutes of the podcast.
It's not his fault. It's not his fault. But I was like, I gotta stay invested here because Bear and Nick don't know anything about map simulators. So I gotta ask him some questions, but also get him off this topic as soon as possible.
Yeah, it was fine. Honestly, it really wasn't that bad at all.
It was a good cast. I enjoyed it.
I think it went better than the first one, even.
I agree, because we actually disagreed this time.
Yeah, not a lot, but a little bit, yeah.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I got into a fight with Bear and said I would never work with him ever again.
Yeah, that's, what did we call it? Ear baiting?
Oh.
You called it that.
That's a different podcast. Griffin2X. Thank you for the subscription, by the way. Yeah, you won't believe these 5 racial slurs that Bear drops in the next Roundtable podcast.
They're really out of character for him. I'm not sure where that came from.
Roundtable ranks all of the ethnicities on Earth. You won't believe who came in last. The answer might surprise you.
Either direction, you're fucked.
Nick, this is the greatest seed of all time.
Oh, I told you, it starts with Rip.
You got a great opportunity, and I'm not going to tell you how to solve that opportunity, but you got a great opportunity ahead of you.
Are opportunities really things that need solving, or are
Yeah,
they more
man, because, you know, you got to they can only show you the door, then you got to walk through it.
when one door opens, another door closes?
Exactly.
Wait, the other way around.
Yeah, you got it the other way. You got it the Dark Cloud Silver Lining. Whoa, Baby OP, Zamini57, and Kazu Reaper. Thank you very much for those subscriptions as well.
I forgot you can re-roll the cube of meat.
Yeah, but do you want to?
Yeah, you know what? No, I don't.
You're
so.
on. You're not on a seeded run, Nick, so you can actually get Cube of Meat if you've never had it, and that would solve you a whole fuckload of problems. Trust me.
That would be a huge thing for me.
That would make that's substantially more important than just winning a run. If you can actually become Blue or get Super Meat Boy, become Blue Baby, get Super Meat Boy, same difference, really.
There's not all that many things at this point left for me to do other than beat the game with everything on the Lost and then get a handful of boss rushes and find the 2 Meat Boy items. So yeah,
right.
That would be great. Thank you to Jim Jam Job for the 2 months in a row subscriptions also.
Like, this is, I was actually amazed with the quality of the seed here, Nick.
Yeah, it's got a lot of good things going, I suppose. I mean, I don't know what they are, but I'm going to take your word for it.
You'll probably figure it out.
You know a lot about Isaac, so if you said it, it's probably true.
As long as you don't play too risk-averse, you should be fine.
I have a pill. That's good, right?
I might not advise taking it necessarily.
Took me to another world.
Yeah?
Called a room that I've been to before.
Was it a large room? No, okay. Are you still on the first floor?
Second floor.
Okay. Second floor is where the dreams happen.
Oh, I got a world card. I like that card.
World card.
Like a Juggalo reference or something.
That was me saying World Star because I'm really hip.
Oh, okay.
I'm really hip, and I watch a lot of World Star hip hop videos.
Oh, I thought you meant like Homestar Runner when you said that for some reason.
No, that's a different. It's
an entirely
beast
different
altogether.
Still topical though.
Chat's asking the important questions. Northernlion, what is your cat called in Monster Hunter? My cat is called Tomo, and then Kate's running a character who's using Ruka. So we got the whole family together for our monster hunts. As we've taken our own pets on our quest with us while we kill other animals because they're not as cute.
Dude, cats love killing other animals. They don't mind.
That's true, I mean, we all do, really, if you look at the, you know, just the process of transferring energy from one material to another.
Something about the laws of thermodynamics.
Exactly, man. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be transferred from one source to another, preferably slathered in some kind of barbecued sauce and then braised slowly in an oven.
Neil Smokes deGrasse Tyson, 2014.
I really like that he has DeGrasse in his name. It's just perfect. Neil Smokes deGrasse Tyson.
Chicken.
I am, yeah, I'm playing a lot of Monster Hunter, Nick. I'm quite kind of bad at it, though.
How do you be bad at a game that's just about killing monsters?
Dark Souls a lot. I'm pretty good at killing the monsters, but we've been doing these quests lately that require you to not kill the monster, but trap them. And if you kill the monster, you actually fail, and it doesn't make any sense to me, because it's not like you're capturing it to put it...
Monster Trapper.
Right, exactly. First off, it's not the name of the game. But secondly, you're also not putting the monster in a zoo. Like, as soon as you capture it, they're like, hey, we got all these steaks off the monster. Like, do you want his skull? Like, they kill it. But then if I kill it, they're like, oh, you failed it, man.
You botched it. You goofed.
I did goof. And
Later.
I'm getting back into, like, my... You know, the Pokemon mindset, where you gotta, like, weaken them and then throw the Pokeball or throw the trap at them, and then they have a better chance of getting caught. But Kate and I did it last night, and we freaking failed. And then we did it again, but we're like, okay, we're gonna wait till the monster is, like, literally, like, bleeding from his face and limping. And we caught him in 3 traps, and he never died. And then I hit him once, and I was like, I'm mad. I literally hit him once, and it was like, you failed the quest, you killed him. We couldn't have gotten any closer.
I think I see what you meant about the dreams now. I got the Guppy's Paw, re-rolled it in 2020.
Yeah, dog, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Felt like the right move.
That was exactly the right move.
I think I still would have done it even if you hadn't told me that, so I don't feel too bad.
Oh, I don't think I cheesed the system or you cheesed the system or anything like that. No, sir.
I think I'm good enough at Isaac at this point to know that Guppy's Paw is not an item I usually take with me very long.
With the D6, you don't want to be taking Guppy's Paw with you. This early on in the game, you're going to miss out on like 15 rerolls. Possibly even more, actually.
15's a lot. You think there's 15 opportunities to reroll?
Yeah, man. Easily. That's only 30 rooms. That's like 3 or 4 floors.
I don't think it adds up.
Yo,
Okay,
I've been using the trank bombs, y'all. literally drop it inside of the trap, smash the shit out of it with tranks, and then it just gets out of it. And then I touch it in the head, and it's like, oh, I'm pissed. I'm dead.
I want to know why it's called Monster Hunter. They're basically all dinosaurs, right?
I don't know. Like, so far, I've killed a bug, and I've killed a dinosaur, like a great Jaggy. And then not great Shaggy. Yeah. And then I killed, I've killed like a monkey, and I've killed like a frog. They call it the Tetsukabra. I don't know if it's actually a frog, but it kind of looks frog-ish.
Kill a monkey?
Like, it was like a monkey. Yeah, I've killed the monkey a lot, actually. Sometimes accidentally.
What does it drop? Like, fur?
Drops like, well, you know, its body parts.
Monkey parts.
Yeah,
well, like,
basically.
so dragons drop their big horn and stuff, and that's a big deal because dragons are, like, imbued with magic.
Yeah, I think
but
this guy, he drops his claw. You get like mischievous monkey claws or something like that. I don't know. I still kind of don't get Monster Hunter, but I'm having fun with it, and I think I can now invest the time to get good at it and understand what's going on.
It's about uncovering the mystery of dismembering animals in the wild.
Basically, right?
That's really what it's all about.
I'll admit, you know,
combine the parts.
I do get those moments sometimes.
Oh, pentagram.
I do get those moments sometimes where, like,
oh, pact.
I didn't get the pact. I got a contract from below.
Fuck yes.
But, you know how people are always like, oh, you know, when it's really sad when Sif starts limping in Dark Souls. And I'm like, fuck that. That dude got in my way. Like, I needed this thing. There's no way around it.
His master.
Yeah,
That's
but
so sad.
but there's a difference because he's attacking me. That's a big difference. I'm gonna try this out. In Monster Hunter, you literally just go into their habitat and just go like, hey, I'm here to murder you. Fuck yourself. You're dead. And now I need to kill you, not only you, but I basically need to extinguish your whole genetic line, like all of your species, so I can make like a dope hat.
What you just said about Sif is exactly the same thing. You go into his habitat, which is by that grate, and then you kill him.
I don't go in there to kill Sif. I go in there because I've got to get the freaking Abyss Walker's ring or something so I don't fall through the black screen against the 4 kings.
That's
Here,
true.
You know, Sif could just be like, oh, sure, take the ring. Instead, I'm going to these guys and I'm saying, I need your fucking bones. I need your soul. I need to make you cry so that I can get a beast tier and use it to imbue my weapon with some magical properties. Like, we're going for blood. I think you're the true villain in Monster Hunter, honestly.
I'd believe that. There's a lot of, like, corporate background story to that whole thing.
But I'm eating a lot of steamed, crusty bread and, you know, plumpkins. Nutty Professor 2, the plumpkins.
There's a lot of plumpkins in that game, huh?
Did you play Monster Hunter? You ever play any Monster Hunter games?
I played the original on PS2 for like 15 minutes, and I thought it seemed okay, and I just didn't really invest a lot of time into it.
That's fair. I can understand that.
I intend to. I bought the newest one on the Wii U, so like I will definitely be spending time with it eventually, but now there's the one on DS, right? So that's the big new hotness?
Right, yeah. The one for... The last one, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, was 3DS and Wii U. This one's 3DS exclusive.
Oh, do you reroll money as power, or...?
No, you take money equals power, and then later on you find a dice room, which makes you reroll your whole run.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I really like this run.
Oh, God. Nick.
Yeah?
You won't get the same thing, but I'm so glad I rerolled it. This is actually... I don't even know what I'm seeing right now, to be honest with you. I think I have Monstro's Lung, Shielded Tears, Ipecac, I don't know what this is. I actually don't. I definitely have Shielded Tears Ipecac because the shit is exploding in my face. But I can't actually parse what I have here.
Money equals power doesn't make your damage lower, right?
No, it never can. Yeah.
It's always just more than you had, the more money.
Oh, this is chocolate milk Ipecac. With each shot that I shoot out of Ipecac, there's like one enormous tear, and then there's like 9 tears that come after it and explode.
That sounds exciting. I kind of want to see what's going on.
I think I might have like... Okay, this might just be chocolate milk.
Split shot.
But it also might be chocolate milk cursed eye.
Oh, because it's a tail, like a little snake of tears.
Is this cursed eye?
Is this real life?
Oh, I have Taurus as well, which is good because I'm taking a lot of damage.
I am too, which is a little worrisome because I only have 1 red heart and 1.5 spirit hearts. Temperance is not going to help me with that either.
I really do not like having Shielded Tears with Ipecac, which is hilarious because it's what I won that round with the Lost with. And I was like, why does everyone think that that's so crazy? Oh, wait, now I'm starting to realize that you just hit yourself nonstop.
Well, you do as you say, not as you do.
Yeah, it's
good for the goose isn't always good for the gander, I think they say.
This is very strange, though. I don't know what to say about this. I could fairly easily find myself totally dead. But it's also
There's a satanic
awesome.
Bible for 2 red hearts.
Yeah, I took it.
I might have to take that.
I don't understand how our HP ends up being that different, because I haven't picked up like any spirit hearts in this run, I think, except for the ones that were in that devil room.
That doesn't take away one of my spirit hearts also, right? It just drains my 1 red heart?
Yeah, it just takes the red heart you actually have.
I think I have to do it and look for batteries.
You're gonna get rid of the D6?
I think I have to. I'm gonna die if I don't have a life source at this point.
The last run was great. Why fuck with it? Are you seeing this shit, man? I would never be able to create this run in the wild.
Oh, I don't wanna lose. This is such a good run.
What is the crisis that has happened on your run, man? I don't get it.
It's not really a crisis, it's just I don't like the trajectory now because my health is just diminishing little by little.
That's how the deals with the devil work. It's a good thing.
It's a good thing until I die.
Yeah, then I mean,
It's not where I want to be.
Go to shops.
Oh, fuck. Stompy.
Go to shops, buy some spirit hearts or something. Yeah, Stompy's, it's okay.
It's got HP up.
NL drop flatworm. Why do I have to drop flatworm now? I thought people liked flatworm.
Flatworm's pretty good. I think it's good. Whipworm's better.
People are saying it ruins my rage, or is it ruins my range? Maybe that's what they were saying.
My chat's telling me I wouldn't like Monster Hunter. Why? You don't know me.
Hey Nick, did you know that black candle gives you a 35% increased chance of getting a deal with the devil?
I did not know that. That's a good bit of info.
Interesting, huh? Oh god, I almost walked out.
Yeah, more so than anything, though, I really like the way you said interesting like that.
Looks weird. People want me to drop it because it looks weird. I don't know. Sure,
So stompy.
It's fine by me. What's wrong with Stompy, man?
I'm just very slow right now.
Yeah, I know how that is. Believe you me, I know how that is.
Shows less slow in life.
Okay, what if I can reroll my run twice on the same floor? I can't. I can pick up, like, a lot of money, though. This run is very strange.
Did you find any trap doors or anything?
Like, the crawl spaces.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, is that like the official term for them? Because I've just been calling them trapdoors.
Crawl space is the term for the ones that give you the free item or trinket, or a chest.
Black market's the other one. I know that much.
You got it, yeah. Yeah, the D6 got rerolled, if you're curious. I didn't reroll it. It got rerolled.
Monster Hunter, not a Nick game confirmed.
Is it not a Nick game, though? Because he's always talking about Lost Planet and how the best thing... Oh, I walked on the spikes. The best thing about Dead Planet, or Lost Planet, is that you can...
Dead Planet.
The best thing about Lost Planet is that you take down big monsters, so it sounds like it's... Like, that's the hook.
Also, it's got some, like, MMO feeling kind of combat to it, I thought, or, like...
Yeah.
Economy,
yeah,
which
it
I
feels a little
fucking
bit like an
loved Final Fantasy 11 and 12, both of which had a very MMO feeling to them. Less large monsters in, well, 11 anyway. Well, maybe that's not true.
I don't know, Nick. If I win this run, it will actually be kind of an accomplishment.
Wow, I thought it was such a good run a minute ago.
The damage is out of control, but it's extremely hard to land these Cursed Eye Ipecac shots without them going off of my face due to shielded tears.
The whole Cursed Eye thing is really what gives me pause out of this whole run.
Well,
I don't have it yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're not gonna get it unless you reroll your whole run. You got nothing to worry about. Probably. Oh, Kate found a Tinted Rock. All right, where is it? Tinted Rock. There it is, down in the corner. Thank you. 2 Spirit Hearts. That might make all the difference.
It's a good start anyway.
I'm glad I rerolled this just because it's so ridiculous, but at the same time, I think the last, like, the Dream Start gave a better chance for winning, but this is maybe, like, more fun, more ridiculous.
Well, winning's the only thing that's actually important in video games.
I feel like on Twitch, winning is important, and on YouTube, rerolling everything's important. I got the audiences backwards. I shouldn't have rerolled a 1 run on Twitch. I should reroll 1 runs on YouTube. That's the issue.
It's the new meta. Just keep that in mind next time.
I'll do my best. Okay. The secret to this run is that even though I have Cursed Eye and Chocolate Milk, which makes enormous Ipecac tears, the secret is that you just actually tap shoot, and then you get normal Ipecac.
I'm so slow, and I got surrounded by a room full of Zombros that were coming at me, and then I walked into a mushroom, and it exploded.
Oh, that is the worst, actually. I do that shit all the time with Leo, and I'm frustrated every single time.
Kind of wish mushrooms didn't explode.
They have to, though. I can't even complain about it, because I've gotten Magic Mushroom out of those so many times recently.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But I'm with you, man. Whenever it happens, I'm like, I'm an idiot. Also, I'm a mime.
Well, there was no option for me, really, to avoid it, because I was going so slow, and I couldn't get out of the way of the zombies, so I was just trying to, like, hug walls, and then bam.
NL, will we ever see Off-World Trading Company on stream? It's a theoretical possibility, I guess, if Nick likes the idea.
What do you want me to do about it?
I don't know. I mean, it's a multiplayer game, so.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a multiplayer, real-time strategic experience for the whole family that are over the ages of probably 8 or 9.
Oh, I'm over 8 or 9. I could probably handle it.
You're over 0.8 right now, as far as I'm concerned.
No.
0.08. Sorry, that's.
Yeah, I knew.
0.8 is you're dead. 80% of your blood is alcohol at that point.
You've been dead for a while.
Yeah, you are dead and possibly embalmed in some sort of alcoholic container.
Yeah, your organs have been pickled.
Yeah, you're fucked, basically.
You're
done.
really dead.
You're done. Get out of my office. Not you, Nick. You're welcome to stay.
Thanks. I worry about if I can stay in your office sometimes.
You can stay in my orifice.
Oh, no, that's okay. Kane's Eye. I still don't know what that does.
Kane's Eye occasionally gives you a chance to
it's okay, I already dropped it.
Able to see the compass effect on a given floor.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get that battery and get one more charge on this.
Is this a 4th level Meat Boy seed? You'll have to ask Nick about that one.
I'm on level 2 so far. We're still fairly early on, so I guess so. I'm gonna just assume that it is actually that, yeah.
Good Devil Room strats, I'm proud. Yo, don't patronize me. You think I don't know how to deal with the devil when there's Abaddon on it? Come on now.
Don't patronize me, but patronize me.
You can patronize us if you want to, but that's up to you. You could also not, and that is also just fine. NL, what did you dream about? I had a crazy dream last night.
Alright.
I dreamt that I was being sued. And,
by Peter Molyneux.
Well, not until the podcast goes up. But I dreamt that I was being sued, and I lost the judgment, and the judge awarded the, I guess the suer, in this case, 40 gigabytes of Rebirth content. So I literally had to become like their economic slave and give them 40 gigabytes. Sorry, I might have said 40 hours. 40 gigabytes of Rebirth content. I remember the dream very vividly. I was pissed. I was like, if they want 40 gigabytes of Rebirth content, they can have it. I'm gonna just make it so it's all uncompressed and like, I'm gonna make it so it's less than one video. It's only gonna be like 2 seconds long. I was mad.
That's a really sad way to have to pay somebody.
Yeah, man. But then and I woke up, I was thinking about it, and I was like, as far as like, oh, that didn't kill them. As far as getting sued goes, I mean, I could probably produce 40 gigabytes of content, like, pretty easily.
Well, I mean, once you're getting into that kind of territory, I would conspire with you to come up with whatever the best way to not compress it is.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And we would sort that out pretty quickly.
I was mad, though.
I don't blame you.
How many Rebirth videos is 40 gigabytes? Probably about 40 videos. So, I mean, it's like a
depends on the length of the run.
Right, it does, but they typically come out to be around 800 to like 1.5 gigs. 800 megs to 1.5 gigs.
Nick runs are always around 2 gigs.
Yeah, Nick runs are always around 2
hours.
gigs. You have to pack a lunch, too. Yeah. Oh, God! Nick, I took Libra on this run.
Okay.
Just to fuck with it. And now, oh, what the hell? I don't know what to say, basically. I fired a shot, and it was crazy huge, and then the next shot, these next shots have not been nearly as big. I don't know what happened
I don't know what to tell you, man.
But I can tap shoot, like, enormous shots super quickly. I don't know why I can't get that shot back, though.
Well, you can't take it with you, so there's that.
That was weird. I need, like, Tammy's head or something.
Greed. Thank you.
Alright, we'll go down to the next. Oh, it's $3 bill. Okay. Thank you. It's a wild run. What the heck?
Flatworm or swallowed penny?
Flatworm is more fun. Swallowed penny is slightly functional, but also still kind of shitty. Well, oh, now because of Libra, I'm actually getting Taurus as soon as I enter the room. Which is... These fucking Nick seeds, man. I don't get them at all.
Starts with Rip.
As soon as I enter the room, I get Taurus. It's like literally a split second, and then I just walk into the enemies and they die.
It's literally the only reason you need me on the show.
This is crazy.
Gotta keep the seeds interesting.
Like, I walked into the shop and it popped Taurus right away. It's like, what do I need that for?
You know, in case the shopkeeper comes after you.
That's true, in case there's greed, I guess. So this is definitely, like, on an individual, like, floor-by-floor basis, this run is becoming, like, unwinnable, unlosable. Unwinnable, unlosable. Like, this run right now is, like, actually, I think, literally unlosable.
But is it branded unfuckable? That's also a thing.
Untouchable.
Tinted rock,
branded
silver chest. Not good.
Tinted rock, silver chest? That's one of Gwyneth Paltrow's children.
Can you imagine someone being named that?
Yo, I'm not shit-talking Gwyneth Paltrow's kids. I'm shit-talking Gwyneth Paltrow.
Silver chest.
Yes, my name is Tinted Rock Silver Chest.
A wild name.
I'm here for the fluffer position.
Did we ever figure out if that's a real thing? It is, right?
How would I know? I've heard the same stories that you guys have heard, I'm assuming.
Somebody in chat will know.
I don't think nobody. I don't think anybody in chat.
I don't think nobody's.
I did grow up in the country, so that's natural for me. But I don't think anybody in chat knows whether or not fluffers are real. But I think we've all heard the same stories that fluffers exist.
Well, who's keeping the porn stars erect then? Not for the fluffers.
Maybe they just, they can just get erect and like on erect on cue.
On erect.
That's the way I've always assumed it. Okay, fine, Dr. Nick. Flaccid.
Yeah, that's better.
Not real, someone in chat said. Fluffers equal busted. I don't even know what that means.
Did you hear that? You just got busted. Oh, I just took Libra. I hope I didn't just fuck myself somehow.
Libra sort of fucks you, but is also always amazing, so...
Well, not always amazing. I mean, it's great with soy milk for sure, but if I had really high power, I might have just killed that.
What are fluffers? Fluffers are pornography industry workers who are behind the scenes. They're basically like, when you're not filming, they just kind of casually, blow you in order to keep the erection going during downtime. Is that an accurate assessment of fluffery?
I didn't know that it would necessarily mean a blowjob, but at least like kind of just a casual jack. Something to keep you, keep the blood pumping. Jack. You don't like Casual Jack?
I don't know. It sounds like an Australian villain. Casual Jack. Oh, I am Casual Jack.
Shows up at the office on Fridays. Giving off JOs in the conference room.
In the conference room. That's how you know it's company mandated. It's totally Cursed Eye. Yeah. Casual Jack has just subscribed. Fluffers are real. I saw a documentary one time. Fluffers are real. They also get paid a good amount of money. Well, there you go, Nick. It's settled, basically.
That's what I thought. I thought they were real. And I hope they're paid a good amount of money. I mean, it's kind of not the most glamorous part of the job.
My dad was a fluffer.
Hey,
my mom was a fluffer. My granddad was a fluffer, and I'm gonna be a fluffer too.
I don't mean to offend. I'm just saying, like, not the most glamorous part of the job. I hope they get a good treatment.
They don't exist. They have a Wikipedia page, but on the same page, James Dean says they don't exist.
What does James Dean know about it?
He's a rebel without a fluffer, man.
Poor guy.
James, the casual James, more like. Casually busting all these myths about the adult entertainment industry.
So, yeah, we got enough busting going on without.
That's a good point, yeah, apparently.
Busting makes me feel good.
You think he knew what he was saying?
I hope so. Chances are high that he did.
Ghostbusters is actually about busting a nut inside of a ghost. Like the whole movie.
That explains all the ectoplasm.
Exactly. It's just a metaphor, man. Except for Sigourney Weaver. That shit's all real.
Sigourney Weaver is not a metaphor of anything. Except for herself, maybe.
Yeah. Quite frankly, I think Sigourney Weaver is a metaphor for herself. Yeah, quite. Yes.
So I got a level 3 meat right now.
Oh, shit! It could happen!
And I really hope I get fluffed real hard soon. Oh my god, Spirit of the Night and Abaddon.
Yeah, I know, right?
This is so good, but I only have 2 red hearts, so there's no way I can take both. Also, what do I even need from Abaddon at this point in the game? I have full health.
Abaddon gives you, like, a great damage bonus.
But I can't fly, so which do I take?
I mean, it's up to you.
I have a Spirit Heart on deck, ready to go.
Yeah, I would probably still take Abaddon, like, for sure.
I love flying. Flying makes me feel good, too. I'm gonna drink my coffee and chat can help me decide.
Alright, yeah, you're welcome to do that. I think they're probably gonna say Abaddon, but if you're really, really not concerned about your damage at all, I guess Spirit of the Night could be okay.
Well, let's be honest, there really is no damage ceiling. It always feels better
Right, yeah.
to have more damage.
That's my philosophy on it.
Oh, it's 1.5 damage up. I didn't realize it was that much.
NL, I need your opinion on the quintessential Canadian
All right.
drink, the Caesar. I have only had one Caesar in my life. Legit Caesar. It's different than a Bloody Mary, as the person is pointing out. It's made with clamato juice as opposed to tomato juice.
Ew.
Do you have clamato juice in the...
Yeah, I don't like that stuff.
I don't like it either. But that's what it's made with. And
Oh, I fucked up. I didn't take the Maggie also. I could have had both.
Dude.
Whatever, it's just Maggie.
It's just
I look
Maggie.
like a badass right now, though. I took Abaddon, by the way. I hope you're proud of me.
I am proud of you for that, actually.
Thanks.
Would have been very easy to make the safe decision there. Oh no, of course I know.
Put your arms around me, baby.
What the hell is clamato? It's tomato juice mixed with like clam juice.
Yeah, clam juice. All by itself doesn't sound like a good idea, does it? No Maggie Lost Run. I don't think it's quite that simple. Also, not playing is Lost.
Thankfully.
Yeah, I would have been dead a lot of times by now.
Oh yeah, you're right. There is a conquest here. Is that gonna ruin Nick's chances?
What do you mean?
I'm fighting conquest, Nick.
Why would that fuck... Oh, because that's not... Oh, no. Oh, I don't want a white pony at all. Take it back!
Do you still have D6?
Oh, you can see the few... No, I got rid of it a long time ago for the book. So I had health to survive, because I probably would have died without getting rid of the D6.
Clam juice? Wouldn't that just be salt water? I mean, I think it's like salt water that it, like used to have clams in it.
It like soak the clams inside of it for a while, I guess, until like a lot of the runoff comes out of them.
It's like oyster sauce. Like I think they make it by just putting like a bunch of clams in something, waiting until they ferment, and then kind of like pushing it down.
Nothing that you just said sounds good.
I'm aware, yeah.
Just pushing it down.
Like they compress it or something. I'm really not a. I'm not a fan of the Caesar, but you know, I understand the appeal.
So you are a clamologist?
Don't. That's got an uncomfortable, possible misinterpretations.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't support that. You know, I'll have like an 11 a.m. brunch beer or something like that. You know, like a nice dark beer, but I can't bring myself to have like vodka mixed with fermented clams and tomatoes in the morning.
Is that a thing? The earlier it is, the darker your beer needs to be?
I think in the morning you get like a kind of a flat-ish, like a stout or something like that.
What, a flat stout early in the morning.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, it's more like a juice. You don't want to be, you know,
You want a beer juice.
Basically, yeah.
Not the clam juice, though, but a beer juice is okay.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I don't trust the clam juice, man. I eat clams, but at the same time,
Fuck yeah, bro!
At the same time, I don't really like, even when I'm eating a clam, even when I'm eating any kind of shelled seafood at the best of times, I'm still a little bit like, you know, well, not concerned, but I'm like, this is kind of gross.
A breakfast stout is a thing. Okay.
Dude, breakfast stout.
Hey, I'm not judging.
It's for real, yeah. You know, or like, I would have like a mimosa for breakfast as well. Not for breakfast. You get some food to go along with it. Otherwise, you got a serious problem. Like medically speaking.
I know what a mimosa is.
Mimosa is orange juice plus champagne usually.
Oh, that sounds okay.
It's just
better than a screwdriver anyway.
This is an embarrassing story. One of the first times I ever consumed alcohol was in my freshman year of college, and I had purchased with my own money a bottle of vodka, and I asked my friend, we were at this like party in his dorm room, to mix me a screwdriver because he had some orange juice. And he mixed me one that was so strong that as soon as it touched my mouth, like I involuntarily spit it out. But like a real genuine spit take, but not due to laughter, due to like grotesqueness. And I was sitting next to like this girl I'd never met on this bed, and she had a white sweater on, and it just totally ruined it. And she tried to play it off, but she was upset.
You goofed.
And she like ran off, and I was like,
aww.
Well, all right.
Poor little Northernlion.
Yep. That was probably about 2 weeks after that story where I pooped, and then everyone was like, "Come in here, you gotta smell this." So you know that was a great period.
Tough times. I actually, surprisingly enough, the first alcoholic drink I had ever had, it also was a far too strong screwdriver.
Really?
Made me really not want orange juice for about a month after that.
Hey, 2 bongos, 2 furious. Thank you very much for the subscription.
I agree. Thank you, Undead Gumby, who's subscribing right as we speak.
I can't hit this scumbag because his shots break my shots.
I like having Stompy with speedy moves. That feels good.
Whoa, I didn't die there? Why am I not dying? Not complaining, just saying. Do I have the
Why
wafer?
am I not dying? I don't like how much damage I've taken, though.
It's real hard to hit Blue Baby like this. What am I coming back as? Oh, I got Lazarus' Regs. That's the worst.
That's real bad. I'm sorry.
That's the worst way to come back.
Does anyone know if Libra messes with money equals power? I'd like to know that, too.
I think I might be done for, Nick.
I really hope I get one more chance for a Meat Boy. It's probably not going to happen, but don't even spoil it. I just want to find out for myself. That would be magical if I could get it right now.
It would be.
Right now. Alcohol makes you a fuckboy, really?
Dude, that would be the greatest if DJ Khaled did like an after-school special.
It's like never drink alcohol.
Yeah. Even though he's in those videos of him like drinking champagne underwater.
Underwater.
All we do is win, 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 no matter what.
He knows what's up. You can't even stop winning if you wanted to.
All they do is win, 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 no matter what.
No matter what.
Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, this is just beautiful. I don't even know what to... Oh, I'm so dead. I'm like straight up deceased. This is not good.
Are your organs pickled?
Oh, this is bad, man. But I have Taurus on every room. Like right when I start it, and I might need it. The damage is going to be out of control, but also there's like an enormous percentage of chance that I just kill myself here. Maybe multiple times.
What was all of your first alcoholic drinks? Want to know?
I had my first alcoholic drink in the womb.
If anybody had gin for their first one, I'm sorry.
Dude, gin's not that bad.
It's a really bad introduction to what alcohol is all about, though.
I quite like gin.
Man, you are sophisticated as fuck, then.
I don't know that it's sophisticated. I just like pine trees, man. Oh, yeah.
The juniper berries?
Yeah, exactly. Same shit. They probably grow on pine trees.
They taste like a pine tree.
Casual Jack, thank you very much for the subscription. I don't really know what to say about this run.
That you give up? It's too good.
I really wish I had like an orbital, like 2 orbitals, I guess.
Like an attack fly or something.
Yeah, exactly. But whenever an enemy gets in my face, they die for sure, like easily.
Why do I need this chariot? Why do I need this lovers? I need the chariot more than the lovers. Malibu rum, straight vodka, champagne. Yeah, probably there's a lot of champagne going around.
Well, technically, like, I guess I had, like, champagne at the turn of the millennium. I didn't want to.
You mean Millennium?
Right, yeah.
Just to be clear.
And when Will 2K came out, I was at the launch party. Me and Nas. Talking about what we were going to do to follow up to Big Willie style. I was 9. He says as he has 2 orbitals. Yo, Pretty Fly barely counts as an orbital. I mean, offensively speaking. Whoa, that's some My Reflection stuff there.
I guess I should clarify, like, alcohol of your own volition, not like celebration with your parents' alcohol,
Yeah,
if that's
exactly.
a thing. Because that's a bit of a different situation. Oh, I just got 2 orbitals as you said that.
You're welcome.
Double Pretty Flies in the same room.
Oh,
They
shit.
gave that to me. But
If
yeah,
I-
I've had champagne and like wine spritzers or whatever the hell.
If I win this run, I'm going to be very proud of myself. Because this one is very strange.
I've heard that it's strange. What I really wanted to have is meat, though. Just a little bit more meat. Just one more meat.
You're not wrong. I'm getting My Reflection every single room. I'm not happy about it. Oh, this is the boss fight, though.
Wait, you mean with like a Liberty Cap or something? What's giving you My Reflection?
$3 bill.
Oh, that. Right.
You might be surprised to find out that Liberty Cap only gives you mushroom effects.
Yeah, I just figured that out as soon as you said that.
Swagman, thank you for the subscription. Oh my god, I'm actually going to win. Alright, yeah, I'm proud of that one. Well, I will win if I can land one more shot on Blue Baby. There he goes.
I think you'll win.
Ooh, that was a scary one, man.
Hey, I still got a few minutes yet left.
I'll explore. Does he see everything but not respond to a lot? LOL. Are you seeing this, chat? How am I supposed to respond to every single message and have a conversation at all times that, you know, might be a
Just
surprise? I'm not just a billboard for you to type things in and then I say them and broadcast them to a larger audience here.
Yeah, that's me, actually.
That's
when you donate.
more of Nick, yeah. That's the space that Nick occupies in this particular niche.
I don't do that. So I guess the hope is dead then. So, like, I'm just not gonna get another meat.
Where are you at on your run?
I just killed Conquest.
Oh, that sucks, man. If you still had a
But
D6,
you knew it was
could've
coming
re-rolled
already,
it.
so it's, you know, it is what it is. I did get 69 cents, so there's that.
Yeah?
Now it's 75, 4.
How is this a lion throw at all? Sometimes
You won, right? So you threw.
I wonder sometimes about the definition of a lion throw. Yo, just end the game. Just end the game. I can't. I gotta wait for Nick, Kate.
Is Kate mad at me that I'm too slow?
Probably. Because we feel the same about that.
I am pretty slow.
Not like intellectually speaking.
No, a little bit.
From an Isaac context, you are a very deliberate player.
I believe it.
Methodical. Molassesy.
I'm looking directly for the boss room, but yet somehow I manage to go in all the wrong directions every time.
Gotcha. I don't really like going to these rooms because it's going to end up getting me freaking killed. Oh, geez, My Reflection on that room. No, thank you. With Monstro's Lung Ipecac. Monstro's Lung Cursed Eye Ipecac. Sorry. Look at how my face bulges here. I get like these weird little, like, Demon of Song, like, auditory
You got a toad
nubs
hood.
here. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Make Nick angry by saying you won with 9 lives. I didn't win with 9 lives. I won with.
Don't make me angry. I don't mind.
I won with a respawn into Lazarus's rags and then an extremely lucky Judas's shadow pickup, which is almost as ridiculous, quite frankly.
You can win however you need to win. I'm not going to be upset. It's just as long as you win. That's all that's important. Oh, 2 people just subscribed. Thank you to Dolce & Gabbana Uchigatana for the subscription. It's an old reference, but I appreciate it nonetheless. And thank you to Yandera Sunflower, 2 months in a row.
The chest music sped up. Sounds like the theme from Tim Burton's Batman. It goes like bow 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 bow. You hear it, chat. Don't lie to me. I know you hear it.
Does that mean Johnny Depp was Batman once? pretty much the same thing every time, right? Whenever it's a Tim Burton movie.
This summer, Johnny Depp is Johnny Depp as Batman.
He's a little drunk, though.
I'm Batman, isn't that weird? I'm wearing a jaunty messenger bag, stopping crime. But aren't we the real criminals?
When he said, "Isn't that weird?" I couldn't help but think of Goldmember.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
You could get Mike Myers to play Batman, really? That would be fun.
Most people don't know this, but I
And
played Dr. Evil in the 2003 movie Goldmember.
Batman. What do you mean they don't know this?
Not like normal Dr. Evil, but Dr. Evil when he goes to, or when he's in the Evil or Secret Agent Academy, as me.
Like, you could see that it was you, so why do they not know?
I don't know, man. People ask me sometimes. They say, "Hey, I don't believe that you played young Dr. Evil in the Goldmember film." And I say, "Well, I did." And they say, "I don't believe you."
Look on IMDb.
Yeah, look at just IMDb. Go to the IMDb.
The Emperor card. I will use this. Save me doing the whole cathedral. Thank you.
Yeah, take your sweet ass time, please.
No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm doing the opposite of that. Somebody in my chat asked me about the singularity.
Yeah.
Because they're doing a paper on AI, and I don't actually know how to respond to that.
Yo, if you're doing a paper on, like, the singularity, you should go seek out some primary sources, not be asking dickheads like us what we think about it.
No, I think I have good opinions. I just don't know what they are yet.
Well, it's science, man. What does it matter what your opinion is?
Because they're writing a paper and I want to help.
There's data. You're not a scientist. Go look up some data.
Do you think we'll ever reach the singularity, Ryan?
I have no idea. I'm not a scientist. It's like I hate when I watch
You
the
are,
news.
actually.
I'm not.
You got a degree.
I have a
You're
degree in
scientist.
science. That doesn't make me a scientist. It gives
I have
me
a
just
bachelor of
enough
science.
qualification to say I don't need to answer this question because there are people smarter than me. So I hate when there's like people on the news and they're like they do a poll on the street and they're like, "Do you think global warming is really happening?"
Yeah.
And then you're like, "This
do.
guy's he's an electrician or something," and he's like, "I don't believe that it's happening because how could we affect things?" Then you get some guy and he's like an office worker and he's like, "Oh, totally, yeah, it's definitely happened." I'm like, "You don't know. You're not doing the research. You're just going by what people tell you, man. Why don't you go ask some scientists? One scientist's opinion on this is worth like 9,000 layman opinions, and by 9,000 I mean like literally all of them infinitely."
Yeah, no, I guess you're right. So there you go. There's what you can write in your paper. Don't ask us.
Yeah. Yeah, if your teacher asks you how you feel about the singularity, you should write in it, "What the fuck do I know? Do I look like Ray Kurzweil?" And then
Right. Teach me about it, and then I'll write a paper after you've given me sources.
you'll get an A, and it'll say, "That's the only right answer because you're 15 right now."
I defer to you. I don't know that they're 15. Maybe it's like a college paper.
Yo, if you're in college, you gotta be looking at JSTOR, man. You can't be asking people in Twitch chat to write your project for you.
I'm okay with it. You can ask me if you want.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna exit this
fun.
run.
I'm on the chest now. Probably gonna win, I think.
All right, I'm glad to hear that. 2 different kinds of wins on this one.
Do you want to point out, like, roughly where in the chest the boss is?
Yeah,
So I can go
bottom
in that
right.
direction? Cool, thanks.
Bottom right.
Just kind of save us a little time here.
Boom. Doing like a sweet spinning move here. I can't believe I won this run. This is a wild one, Nick.
It did say rip in it, and you defied the odds.
I did die a couple times.
Oh, well, I didn't.
But you know what the L stands for? Later. It's like rip later.
Rip
RIP later.
later.
Maybe I will, but for now,
Rip
no.
me. Oh, double bloat room? What a dick.
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna wait for you to finish.
That is enough eyes.
We can look at the stats here on this save file in the meantime. There you
Holy
go.
shit.
I'm kind of impressed with this, honestly. There's 152 deaths. That's across like 320 something runs on YouTube, and then like all the runs we've done on the stream. Plus, that doesn't include. That's not losses. That's just freaking deaths, including like 9 lives and stuff like that.
Oh, flaming tears. Nice.
And mom kills exactly 300.
That's a lot.
How do I have 300 mom kills in 320 episodes? Like, I would think that it would be like 315.
You barely never lose.
I actually feel bad about myself. How did I skip like 20 mom kills? Some of them are going to be deaths, but still. Oh, 9 lives deaths don't count? I don't buy that. I don't think I have 152 deaths without that. Oh, deaths no longer includes respawn? Shit, man. I suck now.
Ugh. Monster
Only
room.
I don't understand how only losses count. I consistently bang out like 20 win streaks. Mom,
Unless you're banging out something.
Mom and Mom's heart counts as 2? Is that true?
So I managed to get down to 4 hearts. That's kind of bad.
You're gonna be fine, man.
It's a double Gertie room, Gertie Jr. room.
Yeah, you'll be fine. I remember that room. It was easy.
Somehow I still wish I had more damage. I don't even understand why. Why I don't have more.
Did you get Death's Touch?
No, I never ran into that.
I didn't have to worry about damage because I respawned as Dark Judas, had Death's Touch, Abaddon, Cursed Eye, Monstro's Lung, Ipecac, Shielded Tears, Libra. It solved the problem. Northernlion, this one party I asked my buddy to grab me some water so I could sober up, and he filled up the cup with straight vodka. That sounds legit. That dude's an asshole. You could have died.
And you didn't smell it first. Well, I guess if you were drunk.
I think you'd find out within like the first sip, but then you'd probably like throw up.
I went back for Judas's shadow. I was gonna leave it alone, but now I'm on the verge of death.
Yeah, why not get it, basically?
Because I just didn't want to have it. I just didn't want it.
I guess a lot of these deaths are the Lost, and then a lot of them are on stream as well. Not sure, though. Oh, you did 20-some challenge runs. That's why you have less mom kills than episodes. I think they'd still count, though.
Triple mega fatty.
Yeah, that's like the room before the boss room, I think.
Yeah. There's very, very many large dudes in this room. Kind of wish I could fly right now. I'm down to my last heart.
I think you got it, man. I think you got no problems. Well, it could be worse. It could be this save file. 2 deaths, 1 mom kill. That's just embarrassing.
Oh, they're messing me up. One of them's sucking me in, and the other one's trying to fart on me.
You're gonna be fine. Has NL found the pyramid level yet? Don't fuck with me.
I want to know if he has.
Don't fuck with me.
The food bake seed is really good if you haven't done that yet.
I'm never gonna do the food bake seed.
I don't believe you.
There's no shortage of good seeds, man. When people are like, you should play this seed, it's really good. Pretty much every seed is really good.
I can give you a couple that aren't. Oh, I got scythes for the freaking blue baby fight.
Oh, nice. For a $3 bill.
Yeah. It's not actually doing as much damage as I would have hoped. Don't screw me here. I'm really slow, too.
Tomo, can you believe this? Still waiting here for this to finish. Yeah, that's right. Lick your own testicles. That's what I would do.
All day.
That's the proper course of action right there.
If he teleports on top of me, I'm going to be very upset.
They don't do that anymore.
He still might teleport next to me and then F me over somehow.
NL, have you unlocked Real Pyramid God yet?
Oh my god. Die, motherfucker, die!
Isn't that like the lyrics to the rap song from Office Space where they're smashing the printer?
Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die.
I got a killer inside of me. Can't talk to my mama, so I talk to my diary.
Oh, I won. That was... I didn't take a single hit on the last 2 rooms, fought 3 mega fatties and blue baby.
Well, congrats, Nick.
That was close.
We're gonna take a quick ad break, come back and play some Goofball goals. See you then.
Thanks for support, everybody. I'm gonna read through a couple of donations here. You're probably gonna go for water, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till the ad comes out, though.
Motherfucking clutch. I tried. Anyway, probably start reading these now. So thank you to Banana Charlie for the 282 donation. I got accepted into my dream university this weekend, and I'd like to pass the celebration on to you. Thanks for the awesome entertainment. Thank you very much, and congratulations. That's freaking awesome, man. Thank you to Gimpy Spetsnats. I think that's roughly how I say that. For the $5 donation. Watch indie impressions every day. Ugh, thanks for the videos. That's actually how that's written. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to parse that, but thank you very much for the donation. Thank you to Garrett Bogart for the $1 donation. No message there, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you to Casual Jack. Yeah, you know. For the $1 donation, message says purr. And thank you Adnan Bobo for the $1.69 donation. There is no such thing as far too strong screwdriver, 2 out of 3 vodka minimum, bro, or 2/3 vodka minimum, bro. No, that's your opinion, but I think it can be too strong. Thank you very much for the donation, though. Have I seen any good horror movies lately? If not, what's your favorite horror movie? I don't think I've seen any lately. I really like Cabin in the Woods, but I wouldn't say it's like my favorite one. I mean, if Aliens counts as a horror movie or Terminator 2 counts as a horror movie, I like both of those a lot. The Hellraiser series also, I think I'm a huge fan of. I think that would probably be one of my favorites, the first Hellraiser. Something about just how, like, just bizarre those movies are. I find that rather appealing. Freaking having, like, a skinless man stuck in your attic is pretty weird, too. I don't know if, oh, that was a... Northernlion just farted on the stream there. Good to hear that.
Hello.
Hey! You have a favorite horror movie?
Accidentally farted on my way back into the room, Nick.
Yeah, no, it wasn't an accident. I heard it.
I was thinking, I was like in my belly, I was like, do I have to fart? And I thought about it, and as I was thinking about it, it was like...
I've decided for you.
Just, yeah, it slipped out. I apologize, that was pretty gross. Could have played it off as a squeaky door handle, just decided to own it instead.
No, it didn't sound... It had a little bit of wetness to it.
It had no wetness to it, Nick.
Just a little bit.
There was no wetness inside of that.
Your chat's into it, though.
Kate says that's my life. That's true, actually. Fucking all the time. It happens.
A lot of farts come out of this man.
Look.
It's alright, though. We all fart.
I've been to the doctor. They ran some tests. I'm a man who's full of gas.
Maybe you got that bacteria in your intestinal tract, just like churning up.
Well, I mean, I went to the doctor, but sure, Nick, maybe you're right about it. Maybe there's that bacteria.
You know, that kind that makes you fart more.
My daddy always said, never trust a man what's made of gas. That's a...
Do you know a man made of gas?
That was a deep Mr. Show cut right there. Anyway, goofball goals, huh?
You know a man made of gas?
No, it's a deep goofball Mr. Show reference.
Do you know a man made of gas?
Technically, we're all made of like a certain percentage of gas, yes?
We're made of stardust.
It's a Moby song, yeah.
Different from gas.
Yeah.
Are you ready to rock?
Yes, I'm on the screen where I'm ready to rock.
You can invite me, I'm ready to go.
You're not on there.
Oh, right, I gotta sign in. I always forget things.
What's coming up after Goofball? There's going to be a hot audience poll to see whether we're going to be playing Lethal League or
I got a hot poll for you.
Speedrunners. Don't talk to me about your hot poll.
Ah, crashed.
All right, I'll wait.
It does this.
That's not your fault. No problem.
It always knows when I'm late. Yeah.
Marriage means marriage, not margarine. Means you can fart in front of your spouse and they have to take it. It's true. It's literally part of the docket of marriage.
Well, they don't have to take it.
Well, I mean,
they still have options in life.
I try to minimize it. Like, sometimes I'll move into another room or something like that if she thinks it's gone past the point of humor and is now just actually some form of, like, scent terrorism. But, like, you can't live your whole life holding in all your farts. The collective amount of misery that would entail is just staggering.
Yeah, it's interesting thinking how that kind of passes the threshold, right? Where you go from, like, your bachelor life, where the farts are completely constrained to your own world, and then all of a sudden you can kind of share them with a significant other. It's a very different world to be in.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to share my farts. I get no pleasure out of out of farting around Kate. I wish
I think
that
you've gotten
No,
some
no, no.
pleasure on occasion.
around like a group of people. Like if I'm next to Fox, I will fart. Like
That's exactly what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I'll fart in his drink when he's not paying attention.
Oh, that's just rude.
I don't actually do that.
I would
you can
never
get sick
fart in
that way.
Yeah,
but
don't do that.
but if you did not get sick doing it, I might consider doing it, and I would laugh about it. But no, with Kate, it's more like I'm genuinely a little apologetic. I'm like, I know it smells bad. I apologize, but I have no control over it.
No bullshit.
Kate does not agree.
You would be like, poke my butt, and then I poke his butt, and he's like,
I don't say poke my butt. What are you
And it
even
goes-
talking about?
and then you release the gas.
No, that's because I use it as like a deterrent. Because she'll try to tickle me, and I'll say, if you tickle me, I'm gonna fart on your hand. And then she tickles me, and I fart on her hand, and then she's like, ah! And I'm like, well, what do you expect's gonna happen? I follow through on those.
He told you that he was gonna fart on your
I
hand.
follow through on that threat for it to be a deterrent later.
He's trying to make an example of this whole farting thing. All right, so you got a point there.
That was just some textbook goofball right there.
Yeah, it was. Poke my butt, NL.
Do you fart standing up? Probably like laying down for the most part.
Do you ever fart on the cat as a punishment?
Absolutely not. That's fucked up, man. Cat doesn't understand what's going on.
Cat likes it.
I don't fart on my cat. I gotta kill it inside of me. I don't fart on my cat because that's fucked up society. Doesn't really... It is, though. Don't do that.
I don't think your cat will really care, though. I'm not advocating it or anything, just don't think he'll really care.
Dude, I don't... There's people who take pride in their farts. I don't take pride in my fart. I'm not ashamed of it, though. It's more just like... You know, it's like a very minor medical condition where I'm like, you should know I'm gonna fart. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try not to, but I can't really do too much about it. Everybody's got something. Oh, yes!
No, I Valdo'd that shit away.
Well, what that is a handball. So,
It doesn't matter what you think.
technically that counts as a goal for me.
Doesn't matter what you think, jabroni. What's all this about? You just kind of leaving it?
What are you talking about? You're gonna kick it right to me.
You think that?
Ah, yeah. That wasn't a handball. That was a ball.
There we go. Is
Ah,
a little silver surfing on that.
It was pretty good.
Got it.
Well done. Well done.
Weebles wobble, but they never fall down. So my father taught me.
I like this. I think this comment is genuine, but if you misread it, it's great. Well, good luck with the stream, Northernlion. I'll be elsewhere. It's like, I've had enough. I'll be leaving now.
Oh, spinal severing. Okay, there we go.
Do your farts smell as bad as your poops, NL? Absolutely not. I mean,
Yes.
they do stink. They don't stink as bad as my poop.
So bad.
What are you doing here? Get out of here.
Both smell so
All this girl does is take naps and yell at me all day.
She's part of the conversation. The farts have a big bearing on her life. Should let her talk about it.
Oh.
First you silence her with smell, now you silence her IRL.
I'm just saying is that, someone's getting farted on later tonight as a result of this.
It's probably me.
She laughs. See, she reinforces it. It's not good.
Okay.
God.
It's a defense mechanism.
Yeah, because if you're laughing, you're not breathing in, right? You're pushing it out.
You'll be pushing it out. Got it.
Oh, shit. He actually did steal that one. I'm pretty impressed.
Oh my god! I thought it was gonna go way further than it did, so...
Wow.
My reaction's a little exaggerated there.
Oh,
So
shit.
Castlevania DS, what do you think of the art change? Oh, I think it's fine. I'm used to it. I already played the whole thing.
Dude, you got your very own Ronaldo here.
Everybody's gotta get one eventually, right? Otherwise, why even stay in the league?
He's a one-man offensive wrecking crew.
Wrecking Crew's a pretty good game. You should play that.
Yeah, it's also the group that Dr. Dre was in before NWA.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, world-class wrecking crew.
I appreciate that you told me that, because honestly, I was thinking for a while you forgot about
Yeah,
Dre.
no, I've experienced about 8 have you forgotten about Dre jokes already today. So, like, it's I'm starting to be the guy who's like, dank meme, mate. Whoa, the meme dankness there's off the charts. Let me check my dankometer. People shut the fuck up about Dr.
Dank.
Dre.
Dankometer, actually. No, you're not welcome where we're going right now.
He's pushing his way in, slicing through the D. snatching your
I'm gonna
goofballs.
slice through your D in a second.
Whoa,
Give you
jeez.
more of that shit.
You think you are a Kabuto or something?
Was that a Pokemon reference?
Yeah, that was a Pokemon reference.
You think Pokemon like Kabuto slice through your D?
I think they could if something went terribly wrong.
What about Scyther?
Yeah, absolutely. You could poke through a D.
Which Pokemon do you think is the best for cutting off a dick?
Pincer, definitely.
I can't argue with that,
He
actually.
already looks like a cigar cutter. All you gotta do is put the sausage right in between those craggly claws and
Oh no.
snip. I think I just blew that guy's shins out like he's Hank Hill's dad.
Oh, you're right. Hank Hill's dad has no shins because he's in the war. Stepped on a landmine, I heard.
Something like that.
I love that show. I wish they made more of it.
Yeah, I mean, King of the Hill's pretty good.
It never broke how serious it was for the whole series.
What do you mean?
Like,
At no point were they like, we're in a cartoon.
yeah, that. It just was totally not self-aware for the whole thing.
Oh.
And by not self-aware, I mean, you know, self-aware.
Right, yeah, that's
Writing.
like at no point did Hank Hill get an
God,
extended
your shins.
extended fight scene with like a chicken for 12 minutes.
I get it. It's fun to hate on Family Guy. Come on. Went through the same shit with Robin Austin. They're like, man, nobody likes Family Guy anymore. I think it's still funny as long as you just don't think too hard about it.
I don't think it's bad. I just like, you know, whenever people bring it up, I'm like, you're getting like quad referential because almost every joke in Family Guy is already a reference. So when you're like, it's like on Family Guy where they referenced, you know, the death of Natalie Wood, and you're like, well, that joke would be a lot better if like, if you wrote it. Why don't you just make a joke?
Natalie Portman.
Why don't you make a joke about the death of Natalie Wood? You don't need, you know, Seth MacFarlane to do it for you.
I mean, he can do whatever he needs to do. It's his job.
Yeah, I don't know.
He does a good baby accent.
Sure, yeah.
Got it.
That was a great goal, yeah.
A little bit of setup there.
Can't complain about
Family
that.
Guy is absolute shit. Here it goes again. I can't imagine watching that and being like, man, this is absolute garbage.
Really? Like, I can see how that would be like a pretty divisive show.
Oh. I don't know. Opinions, everybody has them.
It's weird though, because like, you're probably in the same age here. I was like 13. Well, I was probably like 11 when Family Guy got canceled. And then it kind of had the same reputation, and people might not remember this, I guess, but I perceived it as having kind of like the same reputation that Arrested Development has now, which was like a show that got canceled before its prime, and like, oh, it was like the gold standard, man. And then it came back, and for a couple of years, this is what I was probably like 15 or 16 when it came back. For a couple of years, I was like, hey, this is pretty funny. And then it's, you know, it's still on the air like 15 years later, so I got to give him kudos to that, But
what about, like, aged Family Guy versus aged South Park? Is there a debate there, or is
I think it
just
depends
cut
what you
dry?
mean by aged.
I mean, recent, like, current.
So instead of aged, you mean new.
Yeah, but it is aged. It's not the same show it was when it started.
I get it. Well, I don't watch either of them, so I can't really. But I was still into Geo222. Thanks very much for the subscription, by the way.
Geo222.
I was still in on like, you know, seasons like 8 to 12 of South Park. I was like, this is, you know, I actually think that's some of the best stuff that show has ever done. Whereas on Family Guy, I was kind of like, I get it.
South Park is absolute shit too. Everybody thinks they're all bad. Man, I wish I was as funny as everyone else.
They're not insulting you by.
I know, I'm just fucking around. It's all good.
Get up! It's your chance! Oh, I think that's gonna do it.
I don't think so. I think you're fine.
There's only 3 seconds left, dog.
Oh, I forgot there's a clock.
Oh!
Really
It's
nice shot
in!
at the end there, actually.
It's in!
That's not in, but it's a good shot.
Oh, it was close. Alright. That was a good game.
Mm-hmm. It's nice to know we can still have at it a little bit with this. One of us hasn't just, like, usurped the other one.
Yeah?
Usurped? Usurped?
No, you got it. You usurped.
Yeah, I did surp.
Open a noodle restaurant called The Great Slurper.
Sounds pretty gross.
Yep. I don't know how to cook noodles either, but we got the name.
I think tacos are absolute shit.
Oh, don't do this now.
No, they were making fun of the person who said their name is Try Tacos, so.
Oh.
Whoa.
Kind of stunned him there for a minute. Yeah, Archer is great. Someone asked for a tier list of cartoons aimed at an adult audience. Archer's up there.
What are our other options, though?
Archer's up there. The Critic. Bob's Burgers. Yeah, man.
The Critic from, like, the early 90s?
Yeah, The Critic from the early fucking 90s.
Dude, I used to love that show. I didn't even know you knew that existed.
Yeah, The Critic is a great show, man. It's with some of H. John Benjamin's earliest work.
I want to watch that now. I forgot that it existed as well for a while. Man, fun is absolute shit. There's a rock my face went at the end of that, so it's good.
Yeah, Venture Bros. Venture Bros is awesome.
If they made a cartoon of It's Always Funny in Philadelphia, I would watch the shit out of that.
They already have like a 10-year-long TV show of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. What more do you want?
I would watch more of it because there's not enough episodes. I've seen all of them.
That's just ridiculous.
Why?
There's already too much of it.
There's not nearly enough of it.
I'm not saying too much because I think it's bad, but you know, we gotta get some freshness, man. Some original ideas.
The cartoon animation of Charlie Day smashing rats. I think it would be well suited to him.
This guy. Hey, I know we're at a sushi restaurant, but I would really like to get a cheeseburger right now.
What? Oh, come on.
Hey, I know I'm in freaking Germany, but can I get some sushi? Hey, I know we're in freaking...
They have sushi in Germany?
Yeah, but you know, you should really have a schnitzel or something.
I will. I'll have a schnitzel and then I'll have sushi. What's the big deal? I have a little bit of both. What do you think about Adventure Time? It's one of my favorite shows. What about home movies? You like home movies?
Yeah, I liked home movies, okay.
Took me a while to get into it, but after I got into it, I liked it a lot.
Golden Age of The Simpsons is still my favorite. Like, up to, like, season 12 or season 13, starting from, like, season, like, 3 or 4 in particular, there's some really, really good, smart stuff happening in that show.
I just haven't watched really much of any of it since, like, 2004.
It's, you know, watching new Simpsons episodes, it's not as bad, I think, as people make it out to be.
Right.
But...
No, I get it.
You can also just go back and watch old episodes that you've forgotten everything from, and that's awesome.
Yeah, I really like the old episodes. Those feel so classic.
Episodes like, you know, the one with Hank Scorpio, You Only Move Twice.
Yep.
23 short films about Springfield, like, those are good. Marge versus the Monorail, there's some episodes you can watch, like, a dozen times and not feel so, like you're wasting your time with it.
Whenever I think of a monorail now, I just think of that cat.
Boom.
Good goal.
Ronaldo roasted it.
You know that cat that's like, it's like a fuzzy-looking cat, looks like a slipper, and it's like over a monorail rail?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I never don't think of that when I
I've
hear
spent
monorail.
some time on the internet, yeah.
I know you do.
Well, okay.
Mostly watch that old guy microwaving stuff.
He'll never be the head of a major corporation.
Yeah, I would watch like an Austin Powers animated show. That would probably be pretty funny. All right.
See ya!
Good game.
1-0, baby.
Oh man, Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I love that show.
Yeah, actually, that might be my favorite animated show.
I had no idea how funny that was until I was old enough to realize how much I loved it. I'll just get a goal now.
That was lovely. Yeah, nice stop there. Just kick it in the other direction.
Kick the fucking wall.
Yeah, Space Ghost Coast to Coast is excellent.
There were times I remember laughing so hard my eyes turned red and I couldn't stop crying, which I don't think a lot of shows do anymore. Like streamers do that to me sometimes, but not really shows.
Yeah.
Mostly Bear Tapping.
Oh, no toe poke. Oh, didn't quite make it.
It's not happening, man.
Space Ghost is probably one of the worst shows I've ever seen. Well, you're crazy, man. Well, you're not crazy.
You should also watch the original Space Ghost and then watch that show too, if you think that.
You know, the Eric Andre show on Adult Swim is basically like a live-action Space Ghost.
I don't really want a live. Well, I mean, I don't know what I want.
Yeah, yay. You know this thing I love? Make an animated show of it. I would love it. Hey, you know this cartoon I love? Here's a live action version of it. I fucking hate it. What is your deal, man?
You're really not good at getting when I'm building a character, do you?
I'm tearing the character down.
You don't let me do
with
it.
a controlled demolition here.
It's part of the fun, you know, having inverse.
This
reactions
guy,
about
I
things.
swear. I'm in Japan. Let me get a schnitzel.
I did like Birdman Attorney at Law, although I don't really remember it very well. I don't think I watched that much of it. I hear Rick and Morty is really good also. I've been meaning to watch that. Is that mostly geared toward adults, or is that kind of in between?
I don't know. I gotta be honest with you. I don't watch much TV anymore.
That's okay. We still have discussions. C-Lab? Oh, remember C-Lab?
I remember it. I never saw it, though.
What about the Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Yeah, I watched a lot of Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Does it count as a cartoon? Probably, yeah.
Why would
like,
it not count as a cartoon, Nick?
Well, there's a lot of like live action footage of fire.
Would that be enough to disqualify it from the Oscars?
I don't know where it draws the line between cartoon and reality.
Rick and Morty is 100% adults only. Like, there is straight up sexual abuse in that show.
I think I've heard about that episode, actually. I think Rob was telling me it was kind of awkward or something.
Well, that was
that save.
Great save.
Oh,
okay.
Out,
well,
so
there you go. You win the game.
I always consider this to be a draw. Whatever. Avatar? I love Avatar, but it's kind of a different thing. I'm talking mostly comedy. That's more like an adventure action show. Ren and Stimpy? Nah, not anymore.
It hasn't been on the air for like 20 years.
No, they did the adult version of it on Spike, and it was awful.
They did?
Yeah.
When was that?
I don't know, like 5 years ago. I don't really remember exactly when, but I remember watching one episode and thinking it was just kind of pandering.
Oh.
The first episode of Rick and Morty involves Morty smuggling a seed up his ass. A seed?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's like a kid-friendly fruit.
What's a kid-friendly fruit? A banana?
Yeah, banana is a very kid-friendly fruit. You're not giving them a fucking durian or something. It's heavy and smells bad. It's a liability to hold on to.
You don't give a kid a pumpkin.
Exactly.
I mean, until you want to give him a knife and then tell him to cut into it. That's going
wow!
in. Sweet.
My goalie needs to be fucking fired.
So those are like the least kid-friendly fruits. What about a lemon?
A lemon is a somewhat kid-friendly fruit.
No, a kid has very little to do with a lemon other than to flavor tea, which is hot water.
Yeah, but it's
What's
not
the
like they're gonna
kid do with a
accidentally. They're probably not gonna accidentally hurt themselves or someone else with the
You could
lemon.
squirt it in their eye and hurt themselves plenty.
You could do that with an orange, Nick.
Yeah. But
You could
kids
do
know
that with a
how
freaking apple. They could make a bomb out of it, or a bong out of it, and then
to-
get
Wrong is what I was about
get
to say.
addicted to illicit, illegal, or semi-illegal narcotics.
Apples have to go. No more apples for
Yeah,
kids.
apples. You could probably make a banana bong as well. Worms taught me that.
I think you could make a bong out of any substance or surface if you really try hard.
Water can be used in illicit drug-making paraphernalia, so that's out. So you can only have Coke Zero and ginger ale in my household, served out of a plastic bag.
Well, so the thing is with oranges, they come in little like wedges, right? Like when you
Nope.
open it up, it's automatically split up for you. The lemon, like you could make the argument that it does the same thing, but most of the time you're just gonna get shit all over your hands and then burn yourself.
How are you?
basically.
Don't peel a lemon, really, though. You cut it.
Good. You cut it in half and then you could slice it up.
Yeah,
But you could peel it. Why not?
because you're not gonna eat it like you'd eat an orange unless you're a freaking weirdo.
I actually have done that.
I was gonna say, are you the kid? There's always one kid in every class who's like, yeah, I like eating lemons.
I have a second level to the weirdness too.
I knew it.
I would put a little bit of salt on each wedge.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. There's always one dude who's got like a mouthful of fucking ulcers, and is like, it doesn't even
in my mouth.
doesn't
Come
even
on.
taste sour to me. Doesn't even. I've got to go to
No.
the freaking dentist every 2 days, but it doesn't taste sour to me at all.
Or it burned a little bit, but I liked it with the salt.
I think that kid was always the kid who was trying to get attention. He was like the original Johnny Knoxville.
Well, if I was trying to get attention, you would have known about it by now.
I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is me eating a lemon. I'm a wild dude who doesn't care about anything.
Not that wild. That dude like shoved an RC car up his ass for no reason. That's not a big deal.
That's the first step, or that's the second step, hopefully. First step is eating lemons, then you're shoving a micro machines up your, mega hole. Oh, don't do a full fucking axle here. Come on,
What's the
man.
third step?
Shit, you gotta use a
Slapping
catheter
his
every time you
shirtless
piss.
dad and- oh yeah, he freaking landed on those handlebars. We're not gonna talk about that shit again.
No.
Chad was pissed last time that came up because that was pretty gross. Rightfully so.
Oh no, he's gonna kick it into my own freaking. Get out of here, man. This is a no contact sport. As in, you can't make contact with anything, including the ball. Oh shit.
Oh, those walls.
And the walls came down. All the way
Kick
to
some
hell.
potato sticks out.
Never saw them when they're standing, never saw them when they fell. Oh,
You might be able to rescue this.
yeah, we'll see.
Oh, I live in a world of potato sticks. Yeah.
Oh, he made it. Oh, fuck. Oh, oh no, he's out! He's not
Like,
coming back
out?
from this one. Oh, no!
I'm out too, though. I can't move out of the prison I've been.
I think this dude is going to be a Gus Van Sant film and just wander into the desert for 2 hours, so goodbye. Goodbye,
You
goalie.
have a horse with no name.
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend.
I think I'm gonna get to the ball before you.
Mr.
Well, maybe not.
Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Oh fuck! He boxed me out.
Oh, look at that strength. He's been doing CrossFit for hours in preparation.
Show us your potato stick.
Trampoline box squats. Reverse plyometrics.
I thought you said you weren't a scientist.
I don't want to talk to them because they'd be lying and get me. Yeah! Yeah!
Big black horse in a cherry tree? What does that mean?
Oh, no!
Never, ever, ever in the history of the world will that ever go in.
Dude, that one almost went in.
It went very close to being in, yeah.
See if you can do something
Look,
with that.
back where we started. Didn't take long.
The ball must weigh a lot because it was going like, 1 meter per hour, but it broke the wall when it touched it. Oh, fuck.
That's such a nice thing to say. You would smuggle a potato stick up your ass for me. Thank you.
They're not that,
They're
big.
really quite thin, honestly. You might not even notice it except for the salt on it.
I've probably
If
done it
you're
accidentally a few times, There's been some times in my life when I've been living quite slovenly.
Oh, like you mean you had a few potato sticks in bed and then like you just kind of sat on them?
Maybe like rolled over or fell asleep or something.
What if you accidentally smuggled one into another country like that?
I think they probably would not prosecute you. They wouldn't do either. They
They
probably
might persecute you. They might not prosecute you. I don't know. Hopefully neither.
Come on, dog.
This could go in.
Come on, dog. Yeah, I think
on,
that's
dog.
gonna. I think that's gonna make it.
I think it's gonna go in. Yeah. Come on, dog. Would you eat an entire onion for what? Just for my own satisfaction? Probably not.
Yeah, man. Lemons.
But
That's like
an
a
easy
nice
bet,
little
though.
treat. Onions, fuck off.
If somebody bet me a bunch of money, I would absolutely eat an onion. That wouldn't be a big deal at all. I say that now. I mean, maybe I'd be wrong, but I think I could.
I've eaten a decent bit of like semi-raw onion in my day.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't disenjoyed it. Is that a word?
Disliked, I guess.
Disenjoyed, though. I wanted it to be a word.
Like at Korean barbecue places, they commonly serve kind of raw onion inside of soy sauce as like an appetizer, basically an accoutrement. So yeah, I've eaten a lot of that, but like a whole raw onion is just ridiculous.
But wouldn't you agree? Like, if there was a bet on the line, that would be an easy one for you to just go for it, right? You think you could probably do it
I think that would be really bad for my mouth and stomach, honestly.
over a lemon?
Is that
You got one or the other. $100 says you can't eat this onion or the lemon. Which
Is
do
it
you
like
think?
a yellow onion or a red onion?
It's standard.
What is
I
a
don't know.
standard onion? Because
White.
red onion is like sweeter. I could probably do a red onion.
It's white.
A white onion?
That's what an onion is.
I think I might rather eat a whole lemon than a whole like white onion.
Okay. You've got, yeah, no chance I wasn't getting out of that. Sorry, Nick, not a word. Oh, okay. Disenjoyed. Mark it off. But, what are those other words we say lately? Internet words. Those are in the dictionary.
The dictionary?
The dictionary. Yellow onions are sweeter, you dongle.
Red onions, man.
By red, you mean purple, right?
Dude, they're called red onions.
Yeah, but they're purple.
Sure, whatever. White onions are yellow.
Why can't we call them the color they actually are?
Doesn't matter. Red onion is not purple onion.
I don't know why you have to be so worked up about what color they are.
You're
It's
the
like-
one who's worked up about it, Nick. We've been using this nomenclature system for decades. This guy comes in. Oh, the name's kind of weird. Let me know how your one-man protest on the very, anal name of the onions matters. I'm interested to see how the momentum takes off here.
There's probably at least one person in chat that agrees with me.
You don't want to know that person. You
I
don't
do.
want to know the person who rededicates their
They
life
support
to
my position right now.
changing the onion names. That
I need
person,
people in my corner because that's not you.
that person is trying to compensate for some latent trauma that they have not been able to deal with, so they need to turn the trauma into something manageable and then dedicate themselves to it to get over their grief.
Professor Layton's trauma center.
I saw my
Professor
moment.
Layton's trauma center.
They're called
See, Arch
brown.
Potato agrees with me.
We don't call them brown onions.
Do they follow the same bullshit naming scheme with potatoes too? Because I feel like red potatoes are actually purple also.
That is just fucked up. Red potatoes are red. I'll tell you that you're technically right on the onion front. Red onions are largely purple.
You didn't have to tell me that. I knew that.
However, red potatoes are red. You can get weird ass like purple potatoes as well. Maybe they fall under the umbrella of red, but not all red potatoes are purple. Almost all of them that I've ever seen are red.
Never eat a potato by Umbrella Corporation. Oh, Countdown supports me too. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, all right. I look forward to your petition on change.org.
If we get to 100,000, Obama has to do it. Oh, that was over.
Yeah, I was surprised actually.
Let me have a sip of my coffee before I hit agree. I'm colorblind. Purple doesn't actually exist. That's another option. None of the colors that exist don't actually exist.
Not going
Colors.
there.
Colors aren't really real. I mean,
Yeah.
they're just the way our retinas perceive color spectrums
You,
because of the diffusion of light.
based on the conversations that you like to have, boy, do I have a drug for you, Nick.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Surprisingly potent pass there.
I thought you were gonna go in the direction of like I feel bad for anybody who has to spend a lot of time.
No,
with me.
no, that's their own choice.
Oh,
You got some like organic THC pulsing through your veins, though. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like your body is producing it and synthesizing it.
yeah. My body's a little dank, to be honest.
You are the soberest person who I've ever heard say colors don't really exist, and believe it.
I mean, I'm just kind of fucking around, but at the same time, you're right.
That was a great goal.
Thanks. I really worked a lot at
I
that
could
one.
not get in there.
So wait, Alpaca made Nick colorblind too through that one episode of Magic. No, he just got Austin.
Nice block. Get up! Oh no!
That's not going in.
Lucky me.
Off the goal post. Onion meta. Your body's a wonderland. Oh, I would love to eat a miracle berry. That sounds so fun, actually. I would love to do that.
You could just order it on the internet.
I forgot that I should just like do that because I
Yeah.
can afford one and I should buy one and make a video about it because it seems fun as hell.
That was the greatest offensive defensive save
It was
of
really
all
good.
time.
Whoa! That was a little assault there.
What was that? That's like some Torabash shit right there.
A little bit. What are all the things you're supposed to eat when you have a miracle berry? They always say to bite a lemon and it tastes sweet, but like
Yeah.
what are the other things that it does?
Beer,
Okay.
coffee.
Oh, what the hell does coffee taste like? It's mysterious.
I think you're supposed to eat like sour and bitter stuff, and then also
yeah, bitter is sweet, I thought.
like really sweet stuff to see how it changes.
It makes it sour.
I guess so.
Not really much left after that, right? There's only a few different... Maybe it makes it all umami. Right? Is there a new mommy berry out there?
It's called MSG.
Friggin' whacked your goofball in the head.
You
Really
did?
perfect comic timing on that one.
Buried that shit in the corner.
You're supposed to drink beer, eat lemons, and avoid spicy. What does spicy do to you?
Makes your asshole bleed.
Yeah, but with a miracle berry?
Yeah,
More so?
you shit out a miracle turd. Smells
Like a rainbow.
Smells like a chocolate cake.
Hey, that doesn't sound so bad. Smells. That would be better than the current predicament.
You should taste it though.
I'm not gonna do that.
Taste your own poop.
Green tea is umami. Oh, that was a knee butt.
That was pretty good. You snuck it by me there.
Not entirely. You're in it to win it.
Good enough, I guess.
You gotta down a bottle of lye. No, that's not a thing. That is a lie right there.
What is this? Like the whole center of the field is just
It's
barren.
empty. Nobody wants to hang out there. It's boring.
We should play like 2-on-2 goofball.
I agree. I'm always up for varying up some of the options. I mean, I'm used to it now this way, but whatever's fine.
One goalkeeper,
And one offensive.
one offensive. Well, I guess it's up to you, isn't it?
Oh, it's kind of a little bit of everything. It's a jack off all trades.
Jack off all trains. Oh, there you go. Nice.
Jack off all trades. Make sure every train gets an HJ.
Solids do not become liquids when you eat the miracle berry. You can't eat like a brick and have it turn into like, you know, chocolate pudding.
I'm imagining Thomas the Tank Engine's face getting a hand job at the same time.
You're genetically dank, Nick.
I'm sorry.
I gotta start having some, you know, Pringles dipped into cottage cheese or something like that. That makes the body produce, you know, legal weed. Can't be detected. But people
No,
just
I mean,
know.
I haven't even been having that. I've had sriracha Pringles lately. I used to make my own, and then they actually made its own brand.
You used to make your own sriracha Pringles.
Well, yeah, you just get Pringles and you put sriracha sauce on them, and that's kind of the whole thing. But then they made sriracha-flavored Pringles, and I've just been enjoying those. They saved me the trouble of dabbling.
Are you telling me that that shit did not cross the goal line?
No. You seriously thought it would?
Yeah!
No. Guys, stop calling me dank. I'm fine. I had a little bit of coffee today and some food. And that's it.
That's a good way to live. Pretty much same here.
All right. You kind of have a Ooh.
I put it in the wrong fucking corner. Yeah!
You still got it, though. That's all right. All right. I need a second. I gotta wipe all the tears out of my eyes. All right. I'm back.
All right, I was waiting for you. Oh, Ronaldo, come on, man.
Are you sure Ronaldo's even here?
Yeah, it's been a little bit of an off game. We got him rested up because he's going to be playing for the Portuguese national team.
So he hasn't been drunk lately, right? So, like, that's the problem?
Yeah, this is Danny Alves taking his spot.
Ugh.
Until Ronaldo can get some liquor.
And he's dandy, but liquor's quicker. What?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, yeah, just remember that's an awful thing. I forgot what that meant. All right, so you're back in it.
Danny Alves, man. What does that mean? Nick could
Danny
really use
Elfman.
some chicken tendies.
I had those last night, actually.
You had chicken tenders last night?
I had tendies last night. HKJ tendies.
How were
Hand
they?
job tenders.
What dipping
Oh, they were
sauce did you
fantastic. I
use?
dipped them in tons of barbecue sauce. I had
I'll
such a
allow
fun
it.
time. I made a pile of them, and I just filled up an entire bowl full of
Nice.
chicken tenders, and I just went to town on them with barbecue sauce. It took me like an hour to eat them all because there were so many.
Wow, that's a little bit crazy.
Well, you know, I was feeling extra hungry, and I just kind of went nuts. And then there was a point where it was like, I'm not really hungry anymore, but I just want there not to be two more of them left in the bowl, so I just ate the rest.
How many How many chicken tenders do you reckon you ate?
Well, they were all shaped a little differently, so, I mean, it's hard to say if they're, like, equal, but probably close to 25.
25 fucking chicken tenders?
That's a lot.
Are we talking strip style? Or
No, they're like a little kind of a nugget, like a popcorn chicken, but a little larger than normal.
Okay, I think I got it. Would you classify them as a strip or a finger? Are they Burger King size, McNugget size, or
slow
like
down, man. That's
diner
a lot of questions
style?
you just threw at me. I need to address these one by one. Start over.
Okay. Are they closest in size to a Burger King chicken tender? Like a diner style, like a Dairy Queen style chicken strip basket size, or a McDonald's chicken McNugget?
It's kind of a hybrid in a way, because like the McNugget is flat, the tender is long. Oh, that's going in.
Yep.
Yeah! So these were mostly on the verge of round, so they were like round with slightly flat edges, maybe. So they're kind of like more like a KFC popcorn chicken, but large, like I said. I'm sorry, I didn't really answer your question.
Those don't sound like chicken tenders, Nick. They sound like chicken poppers.
All right, well, I mean, I guess they're in the same sort of genre, right?
They occupy very different genres.
I'm sorry if I miscategorized the chicken objects that I consumed.
It's like saying post-rock and math rock are related. Come on now.
I could probably find a few ways that I could make that argument, though.
Oh, fuck, you killed him.
This is my moment. Time to shine. Spice up your life.
I think my goalie is the leading scorer. Against myself.
What's the most food I've ever consumed in a single sitting? I don't even know how to quantify that, because different foods come in different shapes and sizes.
What are you talking about?
I ate an entire frozen pizza, like, last week. Does that count?
I don't know how to quantify that because food comes in all different shapes and sizes.
Alright, so I ate a frozen pizza. How does that fit up against the 25 chicken tenders I ate, or whatever you want to, poppers?
I think whether this is valid or not, I would probably classify eating a whole frozen pizza as more on the normal side than eating 25 chicken tenders.
Alright.
Wow, that was a great save.
Thanks. My guys are really on point today. Oh, the game's about to end. I didn't realize that again. They're 10Ds also. My chat says. Entire pizza's the bigger one?
No, an entire like pizza from a restaurant, yes. An entire frozen pizza, nah, dog. I mean
that's
not
huge, honestly.
It's on the gluttonous side of normal for sure.
And I don't do this kind of stuff regularly. I'm a pretty skinny guy. I don't like to really indulge too much, but occasionally I just get really hungry. I just want to go nuts on some food.
That's the human condition right there.
You know, like, frozen pizzas can come in, there's like the huge version and then there's like the slightly smaller version. It was one of those. Like the budget frozen pizza size, not the full on.
I'm not judging you, man. Methinks the lady doth protest too much.
No, I'm not protesting. It's all good. Catch you later, Eratoth.
Oh, nice. Good defense.
What's the most food you've ever eaten in one sitting?
I don't know, man. There's been a lot of situations where I've eaten way too much.
Right. See, it's tough to really come up with an answer to that.
I try to block it out of my memory as quickly as possible.
That's your prerogative.
There was a time in Korea where I like didn't eat all day and then did eat a large pizza to myself in like that could be a header goal.
That could actually work. Saved. Only too strong today.
I ate a whole large pizza to myself in probably like 4 hours.
Oh, that's a lot of time.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I wasn't at the restaurant for that long. That would just be ridiculous. And honestly, at the end of it, I was like, this is weird, but I'm not even that full.
Wow.
It's freaking me out. I was like, I must have like an intestinal parasite or something like that. Kate, it wasn't farting. I can do whatever I want when I live by myself. You don't even want to know how many times I farted before I met you. Definitely in the thousands, probably in the 10,000s.
I wish you had a counter. You could go to like your pause menu stats screen like in GTA and just see how many times you farted.
A large pizza is a lot of food, Chad. Don't tell me a large pizza is not a lot of food.
Well, I mean, it depends, you know.
Yeah, it depends how large the pizza is. I'm just saying.
I mean, people have different metabolisms. Oh, nice jump.
I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad. I'm just saying, you know, eating like 12 slices of pizza in in a night. It's a lot of food. Well, I guess Ronaldo is dead.
That's not Ronaldo, is it?
It might be.
I might bring him back to life if you want. See? I care about you, Ronaldo.
It's not a lot of food for your mom. Yeah, she's got freaking hyperthyroidism.
Oh, that's just... Come on now. Thank you to Double Taco, by the way, for that $10 donation. So here I am, a grown-ass man doing my grocery shopping. You guys launch into that fart segment, and I'm trying my best not to lose it in the store. I think everyone thinks I'm a lunatic now. Thanks, Heart.
No, thank you.
I never considered that we might be being broadcast in public places.
I'm assuming he's got headphones on. Otherwise, it'd be kind of a
I'm gonna
dick.
assume he's not.
Oh, come on.
Just blasting some Northernlion fart stories in the middle of the grocery
Oh,
store.
squeeze it in there, baby!
I'm not gonna squeeze it in there for you, now that you said that. But thank you again for that donation. If you get some rock donkeys, please.
Yes!
Oh, fine. Oh, fine. Whatever. You can just have that one.
Yo.
How many times did NL fart while you were there? Not that many. Maybe
Probably.
2 or 3.
No, come on now.
No, I'm not being modest. I just don't really think I noticed.
Can't tell if people are bragging about how much food they've eaten during, like, gluttony sprees, or if they're ashamed, or they're bragging to cover up for the shame. Because that's, you know, I take no pride in eating a whole pizza in basically what is one sitting.
It's kind of a big deal for me, and I almost have a little bit of pride for it just because I can't usually eat very much. So I'm very, you know, my stomach's rather smaller.
I
so
can
I don't
understand that, yeah.
Not like a thing I want to brag about, like that I'll do all the time. It's just every now and then. You get the idea. Oh,
Almost.
butt bounce there. Thank you also to UK Gamer 411 for the $1 donation. Where's my header goal from the halfway line? I am disappointed.
Oh, from the halfway line now.
Yeah, no, we're working on it. Maybe one day. Thank you for the support.
One time in college, I lived next to a Pizza Hut lunch buffet. I was really, really hungover. It was the sketchiest Pizza Hut I've ever been to, but I went there like an hour before the buffet ended, and I probably ate like 9 or 10 slices of pizza, and then just took the most glorious shit in their bathroom. I brought my laptop to the Pizza Hut like I was like at a cafe or something like that, and I brought it into the laptop. I brought it into the bathroom and played Chess Titans for like half an hour.
You just took over their establishment.
I basically did. The buffet was
so
like
funny.
$13, and I had, oh shit, I had enough pizza to justify it.
Oh fuck. Oh no.
Get in there. This is like some fucking brain surgery right now. But
This is crazy.
yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Game is hard. That was my impression of Austin doing an impression of like whichever Dota caster he talks
Right?
about.
Those guys just pretty much exclusively talk about Dota.
Which is the Dota guy they always talk about?
Dendy probably.
Yeah, it's probably Dendy. Dendy OP.
Oh
That's
no,
what
there's
I
just
know.
a little bit too much English on that one.
A little bit too much.
How's it going, Kate? Yeah.
Right. Oh.
And
For
what do you
clarification, had my headphones in, but did have to fake cough so many times to avoid laughing.
value more, a knight or a bishop? Depends on the situation, dog. We got
Knight.
an open game, like King's Gambit style. We're rolling bishops nonstop. We got a closed fucking, you know, dragon
Knight.
Sicilian. Of course we're rolling a knight in that situation. What do you think? This is my first rodeo? You think I got an ELO of 1400 or something like that?
The correct answer is Knight.
I've been in Chess Titans since way back.
Even Titans fall.
That's true.
Remember them?
Yeah, I still think that game's pretty good. Don't tell the internet.
No, the Titans, not the Titanfall.
I still think that movie's pretty good. Don't tell the internet,
Fuck.
apparently. That was a cheeky little set piece right there.
Yeah, I didn't actually expect that to come to a head so fast. Rook? Yeah, well, you can castle with a rook. You can't castle with either of those two other piece of shit
That's
pieces.
very true. The rook is more valuable than those pieces. You'd often consider it worth, you know, either a piece and a pawn, or maybe even 2 pieces.
It's all about the queen, really.
The queen is an extremely important part of the overall package, absolutely.
What is this dancer doing?
I like this. Nobody wants to be the first one to kick, because whoever kicks is going to fall over. Oh yeah, see, second
yeah.
person to kick gets it.
Brother. My voice cracked a little in that.
Bet this fucker Latvian gambits right out of the gate. I do not actually.
What's that?
It's I'm trying to remember. I think it's like
Latvian
you open E4, and then nice goal. You open E4, your opponent opens E5, and then you do like F4 or something like that. Some weird shit that I didn't really get into.
Alt F4 if you really want to quit while you're ahead. I really want to make that 3.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? That's like the object of the game, isn't it?
Oh. Game never stops being fun.
I don't know about that. But, you know, I think we're doing better now that we're not playing it every day.
I hope Nick fucking leg drops Ronaldo. If they added the moves from Dying Light into this, I think you'd have something really serious going on.
Ronaldo's made a lot of enemies, but that's just what it's like when you're at the top.
Not for long.
Oh, clicked off the game for a minute there.
You're at the top, the only place you can go is down.
NL goes for the Scholars Mate. True story, the first chess tournament I ever played in, I was like 12. And I basically, you know, I forget, the Scholars Mate is the one. Fool's Mate is the one where they have to fuck up. Scholars Mate is the one where you just go for like the Queen and Bishop combo. But I won like the first 8 games in my division by just opening with that whenever I was white.
Wow.
And then like I opened with that in the final game. I guess I wasn't white in all games, but every game that I was white for. I opened with that in the final game, and the dude like put his knight in front of it to counter it, and I was like, oh shit, this guy means business.
An aggressive move.
We had a great rivalry.
They should do like Pokemon, but with chess, where kids have to go around the United States fighting chess masters to get badges to put in their little thing.
Yeah, like there's not enough, you know, cost to raising a family. Let's send them all around the world to play a fucking board game.
But they'll get cultured and they'll learn about really deep intellectual chess
games. Have you seen the state of the economy, Nick? You can't be taking trips all across the country to compete in a competitive board game unless the kid's gonna, you know, pay their own way.
Maybe they can pay their own way. You just haven't crowdfunded it yet.
Got some searching for Bobby Fischer shit.
Searching for Bobby Flay, more like. He's gonna cook for these kids.
Okay, I was white every game, Chad, but I might not have been playing the white side of the chessboard. I didn't get into any kind of, like, you know, racial transmorphing in the middle of the game. That's illegal based on Eastern Ontario School Board rules. You can do that shit if you get, you know, FIDE certified with 2 master norms, though. You know what? Now that I talk like that, chess is a little bit like Pokemon. You basically do go around collecting badges. Like, you have a good performance at a tournament, and then the FIDE goes like, great job, 1 more of those, and you'll reach, you know, international master.
I thought I was onto something with that idea, and you just shit all over it.
No, you got
That's
it.
actually Final Fantasy's fanfare for that?
I'm aware of Final Fan.
They keep calling it the final one, and it never is.
NL,
These days.
regale us with more stories of your former chess glory. I think I told this one on stream before once, but I used to play in the city chess club, and like 3 times a year they'd have tournaments. I was like 15, and yeah, I was maybe younger actually. I might have been like 14, and I was playing against this guy, and we used the clocks because people were pretty serious about it. There was like $75 on the line if you won, which you wouldn't, because there's like one dude who used to be a like a national master or something, and then just moved to our town. But anyway, wait.
No, that's all you. You're fine.
So I was, you know, I wasn't at the top tier of the chess club or anything like that, but I was pretty good. I was, you know, if you were talking about the NFL, you wouldn't treat me as like a Seahawks or a New England Patriots, but you'd probably treat me as like an Atlanta Falcons or something like that. Like, I got a shot at it. I was playing this guy. It was like round 2 of the tournament, and I made a move. Like, he made a mistake, and I like captured a piece. And that's pretty much just the end of the game once you get into good players. Like, if you make a mistake on that magnitude, you're just fucked. You lose. So as soon as I took his piece, he just looked at the board and, like, started looking very upset. This guy was, like, 35-40. And he's like, wow. I shouldn't have even showed up today. And then he just walked out. But he didn't resign.
Wow.
He didn't resign. So his
What a
clock
rebel.
was still rolling. It was like 9 p.m. on a school night. So he just like put his coat on and walked out. So I couldn't leave for like 2.5 hours until this motherfucker's clock ran out. I was so mad.
God. What a dick thing to
Right?
do.
So I like, in case stuff like this happened or like somebody's game finished early, my dad would always like take me to the bookstore and we'd buy like a magazine before we went. So I ended up reading like this issue of official Xbox magazine like 20 times while I was waiting for this dude's fucking clock to run out. I was so mad.
That's so shitty. I'm surprised they couldn't have made an exception for that.
I don't know. I think I was waiting for him to like come back at the end and be like, "Oh, he's still here." He was just gonna like hit the clock
Just
and
play
then
the last few moves and leave.
yeah, exactly. He'll just hit the clock and then like be like, "Well, his time ran out, so I guess."
I guess I win.
Yeah. Oh, you know, kids these days have no discipline.
It's awful. Whoa. That was a good story.
Yeah.
I like
That guy was a fucking asshole.
Thank you to Rolf Soldat for the $6.90 donation. When I was 10, I won a tournament chess game against a much older guy using Fool's Mate.
Oh
I
no,
was
that's
super
gotta
happy
burn.
until my father made me aware of the fact that my opponent was mentally challenged. Oh,
Oh god, there's a lot of meat in that story to feel about.
yeah, there's a lot of meat to feel in that story.
Man, it really makes you. At least you were 9, right? If you were like 20, you'd be a total asshole.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my
Benny,
God.
good, yeah.
Oh my god. You saved that. That was legit. Oh, now you're doing a lot of dancing though.
Move. Oh, all right, you can just catch it like that. Oh, that was a pretty good collection. The
Oh, I
selection
don't like this.
symbolizes dope. Take a toke, but don't choke. If you do, you got no